sabi nga, as long as you live, as long as you can breathe, there's always hope.
Preview.
Good morning! Actually, kakatapos na namin mag-breakfast and we are so glad on this day because we're going to tackle about our frontliners. Most especially dito sa ating quarantine facilities ng Sorsogon City.
Mercedes B. Peralta Senior High School.
Okay. And shout out also sa principal dito. Unfortunately, hindi pa namin nakausap but we heard that our principal is very active, very supportive. So we are very glad and very lucky to have this accommodation in quarantine. Of course, the provincial government of Sorsogon, headed by, of course, Gold Cheese Escudero, and the city government of Sorsogon, headed by Mayor Esther Humo. So thank you very much po, and we would like also to tackle first from frontliners sa mga checkpoints dito sa Sorsogon. So yun, actually as we've said, maraming struggle namin papunta dito, pero the good thing is we are so impressed on how really strict and very well-coordinated yung mga checkpoints dito sa Sorsogon.
Sa checkpoint, makikita natin yung tanod, police,
Militar,
PFP, military,
so,
city health workers, nandun lahat sila.
Pero
Sama-sama
mas mostly, syempre, kasi ang mga city health workers and also the BHW is responsible also sa mga dito sa atin
Dito
sa quarantine facility. And one thing na na-observe ko is hindi lang isang BHW or city health worker. Iba-iba.
Everyday.
Everyday, iba-iba ang mga nag-assign sa amin. So, wala lang, nakakatuwa lang, we see different faces and we mingle with them even though we maintain our social distancing. But they're happy faces, kaya minsan pinapa-smile ko sila kahit hindi nakikita yung smile nila. But I do believe that the eyes will smile better than the lips.
Then,
Kaya
hindi rin madali sa kanila. Everyday din sila naka-assign sa mga quarantine area. At alam namin may mga pamilya sila, umuwi sa pamilya nila.
and then they're always ask, ano po nararamdaman nyo? May sakit po ba?
May sipon.
Yun. Minsan napapasabi ako, ay po, may sakit po kami, homesickness.
Tapos bigla silang aatas pag sinabi, may sakit po kami. Ano yun, sir? Ay, homesick po. Ay, sir, wala po yun.
Wala po din sa listahan namin, wala pong check button dito. Anyway, so wala lang, just to give them a good vibes, that we are very healthy here, and we are well accommodated, and para sa amin to give back the kindness and their effort, unconditional effort. Yun, sa simpleng bagay namin na paglinis ng I hope
Everyday, naglilinis kami na room. Sa
nagpupunas,
labas. And then sa CR.
maraming.
So, yun na rin siguro yung tulong namin dito sa school. Lalo na sa principal and yung may-ari ng school.
And yun nga, sabi ko nga, ako by nature, tamad ako maglinis, pero with this opportunity for me, opportunity na halos walang ginagawa. So, aside from this vlogging, I also do that some effort na maglinis kasi wala lang, I mean, it's a kind of joy na opportunity na nakalinis ka at the same time, yung feeling na at the end of the day, malinis ang paligiran mo, at the same time, it adds to your health na maging okay ka, and most especially yung feeling good, not only just for you, but also for the other people, most especially sa mga nag-aasikaso sa amin dito. And also, gusto ko din acknowledge kung sino naman ang assigned dito na nagluto ng pagkain namin.
Yes, oo.
The best ng pagkain.
Dahil nga na-homesick kami sa pagkain ng Pilipinas. Filipino food. Yun. sabi namin, buti na lang masarap yung pagkain. Everyday masarap yung pagkain.
Yes, exactly.
Yung mga police everyday din na nandito.
Ay, oo. So, kudos din sa pagprotekta sa amin
Tapos
dito.
kung
We
minsan
feel
nag-brown
secure.
out dito, talagang ano sila, alerto sila,
Nagro-ronda.
pumupunta sila, nagro-ronda sila, nag-flashlight sila sa kada room.
Oh, as you can see, dyan sa
Pupunta
kabila,
dun sa
open,
pinakalikod,
open.
syempre, for safety din na rin.
Exactly.
Na rin iniisip nila.
So, that's
thank
why-
you very much po sa mga police officer natin.
yes, ako. And I think the challenge here is, kayo bilang condemned, I mean, hindi naman kayo naka-quarantine, most of
Yes.
you don't quarantine, pero sa amin sa experience namin, we enjoy this so much because actually in times of crisis, dun mo makikita on how you're going to put your minds into the right thinking and happy thinking. I think the best way is to appreciate simple things. And most especially to acknowledge that each one of us has its own contribution for this crisis. Contribution for the betterment that we can go through with this or malampasan natin itong challenge na to. So, wala lang. I do believe it will always start from gratitude. Okay? If you have that kind of attitude that you always think not only just kung ano na-receive mo, but what most especially thanking God that we live, we wake up, we are thinking that we have the fresh start of the day. Hindi namin maiwasan that from time to time we think that, ano kaya susunod na mangyayari sa amin? Where can we, yung income, kung paano makuha ng yung pang-araw-araw, hindi namin sinasabi na hindi namin inisip yun. Actually, sometimes natutulala din kami of paano kami makasurvive for the next few days, months, and even a years kasi hindi ito basta-basta mawawala. So, matagal-tagal itong natin, ang pandemic na to. So, but sabi nga, as long as you live, as long as you can breathe, there's always hope. So, I hope that hope will always prevail in all of us. So, share kayo, ano naman yung aspirations nyo each day, paano nyo, ano positive thought na iniisip nyo every time, and lalo-lalo na, what are the little things you appreciate each morning under this pandemic days. So, comment down below.